Last week we reported that Daisy Ridley may actually have some involvement in Rian Johnson's trilogy, or a future Star Wars trilogy that is. A trilogy that would supposedly be based around other Star Wars characters but have Daisy Ridley's Rey there as sort of a mentor to a new figure. However, just recently during an interview, Daisy Ridley shot down all of these rumors and confirmed a lot of stuff that fans have been speculating for some time and other sources have also talked about. Daisy Ridley officially said that she has no involvement in Rian Johnson's new trilogy of Star Wars film, which we really haven't heard anything from, but Rian Johnson, if they do indeed happen, has a lot of time to work on his new Star Wars trilogy. The Game of Thrones director's trilogy though is another story, as also Daisy Ridley says that she has no involvement with that trilogy either, and that both of these trilogies will be completely separate from the Star Wars saga, both Rian Johnson as well as the Game of Thrones director's trilogy. And even more than this, in a separate interview, Daisy Ridley says that she's done with A Galaxy Far, Far Away after The Rise of Skywalker, and confirmed that there were no talks of her being in any future movies after The Rise of Skywalker, at least not yet. Now, of course, what does this all mean? It means, as we've been talking about and hearing about for some time now, The Rise of Skywalker is the end of the Skywalker saga and all of the characters that we know from it, supposedly. And more than this, despite exactly where it lands in the timeline, Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy will not be a part of the Skywalker saga, as those character stories are coming to an end again in episode 9. So it's looking unlikely if Daisy Ridley will ever return to play a mentor similar to the way Luke Skywalker did, or if she has another story down the line. Now, of course, if all goes well, we'll likely see the conclusion of Rey's story and other stories through books and comics. But as for movies, I doubt, according to Daisy Ridley at this point in time, that there are any talks to have her return, at least for the next few decades, and we're moving on to new Star Wars characters and new points in the Star Wars timeline, just as many fans have expressed they've wanted. But what are your guys' thoughts on this, and the fact that Daisy Ridley outright denied any rumors that she would be appearing in another Star Wars trilogy anytime soon, and that at least for the next decade, as that's about when the Rian Johnson trilogy will come out, she will not be in that trilogy at all. Also, down the line one day, do you think Daisy Ridley and other characters will in fact return to A Galaxy Far, Far Away? Or is she correct right now in stating that this is the end for her and her story? As always, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.